You need to be careful how many times you throw around the word legendary, but I promise you, not at this spot, which for over 2 decades had been treating Atlantans to some of the freshest, most delicious food and best cocktails. Well, they just took a little 15-year hiatus, and they're back and better than ever. Food spectacular, the bar is rocking, and the bands are making it happen. We're in Roswell, and let's hang at Houck's Grille.
It started in 1986, a little place called Ernie's Steakhouse. And from there, we kind of took off. Ended up starting Houck's. So I'm not one to retire. I did it once, wasn't any fun. So I was very fortunate that this came open, and here we are.
We had a lot of great things going on back then. So we brought a lot of those things, the ribs, the steak, all that kind of stuff. We still do. We just updated the concept a little bit.
We have a diverse enough menu, but only 30 items on the menu. And we do that because to keep it fresh. So we'll run specials during that 90-day period, and at which point the ones that are selling the best, we'll go ahead and put those on the menu.
I love Houck's. It's got great food. It's a family-friendly place, so it's fun to come here.
It is good casual food with good service, good pricing, but more importantly, good people.
The food is very good. They've got a great hamburger, their sandwiches are good, their entrees are good, they have local beers.
What are the menu items you love?
The Bill's combo, and it's the ribs and the fried shrimp. And they will just blow you away.
I like the French dip. I like that they've got a good salmon here that does really well.
Today we're going to do our bourbon maple glazed salmon. It comes with a roasted apple and corn risotto and grilled asparagus. All right, so first of all, we take our fresh salmon, lightly salt and pepper, very light seasoning, just a light olive oil in a hot pan. We'll see a little crunch on the top of it. So that gets seared on one side, and then we finish roasting it in the oven. That goes in the pan with a little olive oil. Let that caramelize, and then we deglaze with a little vegetable broth, par-cooked risotto in, grilled asparagus off of our grill, nice big fat asparagus, not the pencil. That goes underneath the salmon, and then we have a house-made bourbon glaze. Cilantro, fresh dill, salt and pepper, and a little bit of bourbon, just to give a nice little kick.
But like, just being here tonight, there is like an energy about this whole place.
That's the great thing about Houck's. You can come here with the boys, like you mentioned. Loads of fun, great bar set, but at the same time, it's still such a great family scene. The kids love coming here. Just all around great time.
Well, I mean, the great thing about Bill is, as you know his background, he's an experienced restaurateur. He also knows what it takes to serve the customer, to create the right atmosphere, to have exactly the right menu, and to really have things to do so that when people come, they're having an experience, not just a meal.
You know, that's Bill's biggest thing. We want to know everyone that comes in here. We want to know their feedback. We want to know what they like, what they wish that they could do at Houck's.
We call it the Bill factor. Bill walks around and you don't know what's going on, but somehow he's the glue that makes it all come together.
We've been following him for a number of years here in Roswell, so he is well known.
Yeah. So Bobby Bowden, talk about that, the Braves broadcast team, and Don Sutton and Glavin, and sports always plays a role. Games are always on. Yeah. Falcons, Braves, Hawks take care of the local team.
Exactly. You know, but we are food first. Everything else is a sideshow for us. Just so happens this space is large, and we have a lot of capabilities. Whether there's live music, events.
I love the music.
Yeah,
bands.
And it's
a real night out.
It is a night out. A dining night out, a fun night out, and if you like to dance, this is the place.
Houck's is a lot of different things. It's where you can come have dinner with your family, you can listen to live music, you can host a private event.
So I have this event room, which it holds up to 100 guests. We could do pretty much parties from 20 to 100. You have your budget in mind, we'll fit that budget. So we work together to get that ready for you and for your event.
Molly, who is the events manager here, she just made sure everything was perfect for us.
The special events here are very, very personalized, and they will do whatever you want. Whatever your vision is, which is what they did for us, you have a team that will listen to what you want. You don't have to bring your wedding planner and all these other layers of people in that are expensive.
At Houck's, you can plan any size party you want, but make sure you also stop by on your birthday. They'll hook you up with any menu item of your choice for free.
Houck's is a neighborhood place to hang out. Great service, fabulous food. Bill and Judy and Alan and Molly and the whole team just make it a great place to be comfortable.
So, dude, you're like here lunchtime. You're here dinner time. You're here to watch a game.
Wait a minute.
Do you have a sleeping bag, a cot in the back?
It's the kindness, it's the hospitality. You walk in the door, they greet you by name. Judy knows you're here.
We know your name when you walk in here, you know, and we know your kid's name and we know your parents' name. So I think that's what people like about us here. I work with people that care about their jobs, and that's something that, you know, it starts with Bill again, you know, but everyone that works here cares. And when you work with people that care, then everything else is easy.
So we've seen the world, and I don't want to see it again. I want to be right here. This is what I do. And I'm honored and grateful for the opportunity to keep going.